The We Heart Taranaki campaign is the community side of the fundraising for the Angiography suite. We're tasked with raising $1.2 million towards the cost of a $3.6 million project. The We Heart Taranaki campaign was launched on the 19th of February. That was kick-started with Methodex New Zealand pledging $375,000. To date we've raised $450,000.
The cardiac disease figures are frightening. They're particularly frightening in Taranaki. 41% I think of the population have got some form of cardiac disease. And I think that we all know somebody within our families or friends who've had to have angios. It seems quite a commonplace event, which is a bit frightening as well, throughout the province. And so I think that it is something that people can really get in behind. They really understand that when it comes to the heart, you just can't be too careful, and that having this machine, it would be a really great thing to help out, well, nearly half of our population.
The old machine is old. It's been with us for 17 years, 18 years. The image quality when it came out was great, but in 2015 the image quality is much better than new machines. We need to keep up with the rest of the world. Some older people, the arteries are very heavily calcified. Sometimes it's hard to see well with the current technology we're using. The new technology will get better images. Those images get sent to Waikato currently, and that's where we have stents done. Once we have better images, then we can start thinking our threshold of what we can do in Taranaki will change. We can even potentially look at doing stents during a lifeless machine. Putting pacemakers in is something at the moment we can't even consider. Outside of cardiology, in the vascular area, radiology area, the image quality again is better, so the potential to do things that we currently can't do will be there. At the moment we can't even consider these things because we just don't have the good enough image quality to think about it.
The benefits of the new suite are huge for the Taranaki community. One, there'll be a reduced number of patients having to travel to Waikato, which means a huge impact on families being able to stay here locally and support people locally here in the hospital. Surroundings will be familiar for patients. Two, we hope that more patients will be able to be seen for those really important tests to be undertaken. Three is that we'll be able to do a whole range of other services that will complement the cardiology services such as endoscopy, anaesthetists and interventional radiology. And four, a really important part is workforce development, where we'll be able to attract and retain really highly qualified staff.
Medical staff can move. If you've got your qualification, you can move all around the world. If people work with equipment that is really good and cutting edge, they're keen to work with it. If they're using equipment that is 15-year-old technology, they get lured elsewhere, and that happens.
The forward planning has been huge actually. When we first built the new hospital, which of course was the 80 million build that we've just opened in June last year, we set aside the room, so we've got a space down within the theatre suite, knowing that we would have to do this in the fairly near future.
The total cost of the Angiography suite project is $3.6 million, of which $1.2 million was pledged by the Taranaki Electricity Trust and $1.2 million by the Taranaki District Health Board. So the foundation, the Taranaki Health Foundation, is raising the remaining $1.2 million.
To take the point about why isn't government funding it, I think that the whole thing about Taranaki is that we love to punch above our weight, don't we? And as a provincial hospital, we want to have the best service for our patient group, for the population. And at the moment we have a service, but we could make that a far better service.
Local businesses should get involved with the campaign because it's a great cause. We've got a great donor family. We really believe strongly in looking after our donors and acknowledging them in everything that we do. And a really important reason is that without the business support, we just simply wouldn't be able to make this project happen. We're really hoping that the public will be able to get involved by fundraising in their own businesses or in their own communities or own families. If you've got some great ideas, please contact us. The public can get involved with the We Heart Taranaki campaign by pledging online at Give a Little New Zealand, by making a donation at any TSB Bank, mobile banking or online, and also by downloading a pledge form from the We Heart Taranaki website.